Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So it's time for your How Do They Feel For You reading. So first off, I'd like to say thank you to all my new subscribers, and if you're new here, welcome. Here we do weekly pick a card readings, mostly messages from your person, how do they feel for you, also twin flames and random ones throughout the week as well. So please do consider subscribing to the channel. I invite you to join our community by subscribing and sharing your stories in the comment section below. I'd love to read it. And you know, I know that my viewers would love to read them as well because we'd love to have you here. We know this is an inclusive channel, okay? So if you're a returning subscriber, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your likes, comments, and subscribes. Thank you for following me over to the extended Instagram, Wizio, the Patreon. All of those things help. Thank you for those of you who click on ads. It does help to keep the channel going too. And so without further ado, how do they feel for you? The person on your mind, the one you came to the reading for. Go ahead and think about them. And go with the option that you feel most drawn to. We have 3 groups to choose from today as usual. And so we've got the True Love Fortune Telling cards, Archetype cards, and the Fairy Tale Oracle cards. And all of these cards will be, all of these decks will be used in each of the readings, but I'm just putting them out there so that you can have something to choose from. And if you are stumped as to which one to choose from, you can use the random.org link down below. Got good results with that as well. Of course, always use your intuition to pick. And if you get into a reading, since they're general readings and can't resonate for everybody, you know, and you find within like the first 5 or 10 minutes that the reading's not really resonating for you, I do have linked down below How Do They Feel For You playlist. So it's got a bunch of different How Do You Feel For You readings that you can choose from, you know, and find a reading that resonates for you, okay? So as general readings, you know, part of the reading could resonate, other parts may not as much. Just take what resonates and forget what doesn't, okay? So starting with group 1. For group 1, I'm going to use this clear quartz heart. So that is group 1. And for group 2, this clear quartz raw cut crystal. That is group 2. And for group 3, we will use green fluorite. Group 3. So pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps will be down below. Also, if you'd like a personal reading for me, you know, you can always contact me. Contact information is down below as well. And so we're going to get started with group 1. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Welcome, group 1. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So we've got your cards shuffled over here to the side. Picture your person in your mind's eye. Angel spirits and guides for everyone who is tuned in. The strongest collective energy for group 1. How's their person feel about them right now? How's their person really feel about group 1 today? Okay, you got the 6 of Knives. This is a Hoodoo Tarot, by the way. We've got Paw. And we've got Miss Ida. So lots of mystery going on here. Your person's feeling you're quite mysterious, group 1. Your person could feel like you're becoming a more positive person, or you have improved your life in some way. Maybe you have left behind an unworkable situation to heal and focus on yourself. But the thing is with this person is awed by you. This card really goes with this card that came out. How does this person feel about you, group 1? This person says they feel awed. They're awed by you, okay? It's like you have knocked them down to size. You have dwarfed them with your presence, okay? I feel like you are the moon in this scenario. We've got a man, his sun, and the moon here. It really puts everything into perspective. Okay, as this card talks about, it says that, you know, we are granted an impression of our nullity and insignificance in the grander scheme. So it's like this person could feel, you know, less than you. Or I don't really get a negative connotation with this. I just feel like this person feels like you're great. They feel like you're awesome. Okay, that you nullify them. You make them feel insignificant. Okay, there's also something of this feeling of your person is starting to appreciate things that they didn't appreciate before, or took things for granted before, okay? Because this card talks about, you know, being put in their place, and maybe they were taking themselves too seriously before. Maybe they weren't being very noble, but there's something about your influence on this person that makes them feel noble and awe-inspired, okay? It's a really good place to start. Yeah, I was wondering, and also you could be quite emotional. because both Miss Ida and the Paw card talk about like deep emotions. It talks about a highly emotional relationship where one partner nurtures the other partner, or both partners nurture each other. And it's also talking about a spiritual and emotional connection where you guys could either communicate telepathically or dream about one another. There's a sense of, I'm getting like the Inuit Indians, maybe you had a past life as an Inuit Indian or something along those lines, where everything was done and communicated through actions more than anything, and there was very little verbal communication needed. Lessons and blessings we've got. So I feel like this is, you know, if there's forgiveness that's needed in a connection, then, you know, that lesson needs to be perceived, and it's being perceived by your person. Say they're the ones that need your forgiveness. They're learning their lessons, and they're learning to see the blessing in that lesson, and that is to appreciate you and all your grandness and who you really are to them and what a great person you are. And we've got the Fool card from the archetype deck. It talks about fearlessly revealing emotions. So this is how this person feels about you. They feel like you fearlessly reveal your emotions. Maybe you wear your heart on your sleeve. Some of you could be an earth sign or a fire sign, but don't have to be. And it also talks about helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. So maybe you have a really good sense of humor, a quirky sense of humor. There's something about you, like you know how to lift people's spirits. You know how to make a sad situation better through your communication, whether you're communicating verbally or physically through your body movements or your body language, okay? But that's, another person says that you fearlessly reveal your emotions, so maybe you fearlessly told this person how you feel. Or they just feel like you're the type that would do that. And also they really like your sense of humor. So essentially this person feels like you're awesome. And how else does group one's person feel about them, please, Spirit? We have got the Nine of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. At the back of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. Some of you could be here for your twin flame or divine counterpart, or your person feels a soulmate connection. There is something otherworldly or surprisingly spiritual about this connection. You feel like your person is surprised at the level of spirituality they feel in relation to you, or the otherworldly quality of this connection. I feel like this person wants to have a reconciliation if you are split up. They want to end this Nine of Swords energy of being kept up late at night, thinking negative thoughts, worrying about the situation. Also, if they made mountains out of a molehill, because the odd card can talk about not taking yourself so seriously. It's like, talks about when you're looking up at the moon and the stars, it's hard to continue to take your little human problems so seriously in comparison to the galaxy. So it's like, you are like the galaxy. The weight of this connection is so huge to this person. There's something so big about it that it kind of puts their worries into perspective. So they're like turning a new leaf, so to speak, with regard to how they think about this connection. They start to think about it more positively with that Wheel of Fortune. And I'm really getting that this person is, I mean, you're really a positive influence on this person, because there's something about you that this person wants to honor. Like maybe they didn't honor you before. Now they want to honor you as the beautiful person that you are. And they're learning to trust in life the way that life is, and that maybe they really were just making a mountain out of a molehill. Maybe they really were inventing things to be angry or upset or worried about with regard to your connection. Now they're feeling like, why should they do that? Because you are the garden. And we've got this figure here laying on their back with their arms underneath their head, staring up at the sky. So a lot to do with the sky here. The sky is a canvas I'm getting. Maybe some are artists or draw, paint, things like that. But either way, I'm also getting creativity. People work in creative fields here or have that potential. But this person feels like you are the garden, that you help them to appreciate life as it is. And they're really considering the blessings of this connection and the harvest that you represent and the potential here. So I think this person, they could be doing well for themselves. They could be doing more abundant, like things are turning around for the better for them, or they see that happening for you. But either way, they want to share that with you. Okay. And this person wants to honor you and honor your unique cycles, because the garden talks about cycles as well. And then the Wheel of Fortune is just one big cycle. It's a wheel, right? It goes round and round. So this person feels like honoring the cycle that is drawing you guys forward or together, drawing you guys to a place where you can share with one another. They feel like honoring that. They feel like you are a blessing, okay? And so, is there anything else I'm getting from this? And your person feels like some of you don't realize how really beautiful that you actually are. Some of you are good Samaritans, are very helpful as well, and like to help other people, or you even help people even when you don't want to, is what I'm getting there. It's very positive feelings, group 1, that your person feels for you so far. Very, very positive. Okay. Let's get one more from this deck. How does this person feel towards group 1? You know, there's this sense of sadness at, again, with the, after shuffling 4 of Wands at the back of the deck, wanting to reunite with you, sense of sadness after leaving a connection, wanting to recover, have a recovery here. Some of you who have moved on from this person, I do get that there is some forgiveness that is needed. That is part of the lesson here that you guys could be carrying forward from a past life. There are blessings and lessons between the two of you, and there are blessings and the lessons that you have to learn between the two of you and in this connection. And it has something to do with forgiveness with that 5 of Cups. So this person is starting to, though, recover hope, whereas before they could have felt that all was lost with you and thinking the worst. They're starting to feel like, you know, things are turning a corner. There's some good luck. There's some good fortune. That even though this connection could be a risk, there's something about it feels destined or fated to be, and that in time you guys can have a recovery in this connection. That forgiveness can occur, and that you guys can move on from this. Okay, so you guys basically can move on from whatever has happened in the connection to cause this 5 of Cups. I'm getting some self-pitying energy from your person. I think this person feels like, also it's just self-pity in general, that they haven't been able to find someone as worthy of them as they would have liked, and they feel like you are 100%, you know, worthy of them. They feel like you will find a worthy partner, or maybe you already have. But we've got the enchantment card, number 21, the 12 dancing princesses, and you know, it's about enchantment. So I feel this person is awed. That goes with awed for me. Awed by you, enchanted by you and this connection and its potential, and they feel like you are the worthy partner they've been looking for. Like you were maybe there the whole time and they just overlooked you. So I'm getting something to do with, you know, freedom being big in this person's mind before. Maybe this is the reason why, you know, if they moved on from this connection or anything like that, or if they were confused about this connection, or if they were deceptive in any way, then this person wanted to maintain their freedom, and that's the reason why. But it's like they feel like that, or maybe you needed your freedom as well. Somebody here needed freedom, and they feel like that cycle of freedom is ending. Because this is a worthy partnership to them. How else does this person feel? Sun card just tried to pop out. Another cycle card, the World card. Could be dealing with somebody. Yeah, the cycle is ending. I just opened up on this, and the sun keeps trying to jump out. There's some sort of cycle ending, and I feel like it's a leveling up, right? Because, I mean, we have twin flame energy in this reading. We had, you know, regardless of what you believe in, the 4 of Wands is about a reunion, celebration, feeling at peace with one another. It can talk about thinking that the other person is your refuge, is your salvation, which is a big word, but is the word I'm getting. And the 6 of Knives also represents moving to a refuge, moving to an oasis. And I feel like this person maybe might have tried to move to that oasis without you, but now they realize like you're the one that they need to move to that oasis with. Like you're the one that they can break ground on a stable and passionate relationship with. That you feel like home to them, as the 4 of Wands is a homecoming card. So homecoming, reunion is indicated here, leveling up in the connection, this being divinely guided. Best card in the deck, most positive card in the deck. They soften any negative effects that might come out from any of the other cards, okay? So it might not be exactly 100,000% perfect immediately after you watch this reading between the two of you, but in divine timing, it's going to be pretty damn good. You see like delayed gratification here, a temporary waiting period that, you know, perhaps, you know, makes your person feel a bit sad. I definitely get that with the 5 of Cups, that they're feeling some grief or sadness over any sort of weight in the connection, any sort of heaviness in the connection or waiting period. But eventually your person feels it's going to come to an end, that cycle is closing. How does this person feel towards group 1, please? Yeah, we've got the defensiveness with the 9 of Wands. We have got the Juggler, Two of Pentacles. We have got the Queen of Wands. Okay. So a clarifying card and the Queen of Wands, please. I think if the Queen of Wands is you, then maybe your person is thinking that, you know, you're doing fine by yourself and that they don't have much to offer you or anything like that. That you're not really looking at this connection, okay? Like they feel like having a passionate new beginning with you. But you can see both of these figures on the card, the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, are looking away. And this guy's looking the other direction. So there are obstacles to overcome in this connection this person feels, but they also feel that with due effort and continued, you know, persistence, that that they can overcome the obstacles in this connection with you. And have that passionate new beginning, because we see both of these figures are holding on to a single wand, which represents like Ace of Wands energy for me, passionate new beginning. But first you guys need to get on the same page, and it's kind of like perhaps there's a decision to be made or a apology for making the wrong decision here. There is also perhaps some money stress indicated with that Two of Pentacles for me right now. But at the very least, I'm seeing that things are going to be okay. That there is going to be a new beginning, that this person is envisioning a new beginning and using their resources as wisely as they can. And while their finances might be up and down and their feelings might be up and down in the connection, they still feel like they're waiting for their Queen of Wands, regardless of your gender, regardless of your sign. They think you're extremely awesome. I mean, come on, the Queen of Wands, awesome. She is, well, first of all, she's a queen. There's that mystery that we saw with Miss Ida. But she's also the sunflower too, so she's like the sun and the moon combined to this person. And you could be doing well for yourself financially or have that potential to, but there's a sense of prosperity. It's like whatever you have, you're content with, and you do well for yourself at work and at home. You are somebody that others can turn to. You're a good friend. You're a warm person. You have leadership abilities. You have a sense of self-mastery. You are self-contained. This person, I mean, no wonder they think that you're awesome. You could be a very feisty and confident and self-assured person, but there's also this Earth Mother energy of like Empress energy here with that Nine of Pentacles, of being somebody who is also very luxurious. You know, regardless of how much money you have, there's just something about you that feels rich. Like feels like like a piece of chocolate cake that's just rich and self-sufficient, and like you have like some quality of upper class to you or something like that, and that you're somebody that enjoys your own company, and you're independent, but you're also like a warm person and a very sexy and attractive person as well. So with the Emperor at the back of the deck, more divine counterpart energy, it's like this person feels like you would make them an excellent match. Like you are a worthy partner, let's say, okay? So if this person is saying or feels that they are the Emperor, let's just say, for example, they feel like I said before, that you are a worthy match. Like you might not be quite the Empress yet, but you are well on your way to being the Empress, right? These two cards combined might as well be the Empress. So with that being said, let's pull some messages, and then I will take it over to the extended. Some of you could just be quite a bit younger than this person or less experienced than them, but doesn't have to be. Just take what resonates. Okay, what does Group 1's person want to say to them about how they feel for Group 1, please? If they had no fear and they had no filter, what would they say about how they feel about Group 1? Okay, we've got more Nine of Pentacles energy. We've got 3 nines here, so definitely completing of a cycle. And this person looking at things from a more humbled and sort of caring perspective. There is some wisdom that has been gained through whatever's gone on in this connection. Lessons and blessings being learned and attained here. I like living in my ivory tower away from the have-nots. I intend to stay in my comfort zone. So this person is defensive, whatever they're doing, wherever they're at, but they feel like you're kind of like them. Like you guys have that in common. While they might be busy working, you're busy enjoying the fruits of your labors perhaps, but it doesn't matter because you guys are in similar energy as far as they're concerned. Like you're the one that could be, like that's why I said there's something like this person's attracted to you in the sense that you feel wealthy or you feel rich or you feel like you are also someone who enjoys distance from other people. You are also somebody who enjoys the finer things in life, enjoys your own your own interests, your own pursuits, your own alone time, that you are also a self-contained person who's overcome a lot and who has reached a certain level of attainment. And this is this person's comfort zone. It's like they've worked so hard to get to a certain point that they want to enjoy that, because it gets lonely at the top, right? Whatever the top means for them. And I think they see, you know, a kindred spirit in you, that you have that in common with them. That they can, you know, they want to share their comfort zone with you. Goes back to, you know, what I said about sharing. This person wants to share a comfort zone with you. I am taking charge of this connection to make sure it's on the right track. So that's underneath the Two of Pentacles. So I am feeling if there's a decision that needs to be made, this person's made that decision. If there's a new beginning that needs to start, this person has decided to start that. They're completing a cycle here in their life, or whatever cycle that this connection has undergone or is going through, that's wrapping up. This person is either taking command of the situation, or they soon will be taking command with that Emperor energy, okay? So it's like, even if they have to tap dance, even if they have to juggle some things around, you know, this person is taking charge of this connection to make sure it's on the right track. How does this person feel for group 1, please? I want to approach you, but it has to make sense and be worth the effort. So there's a little bit of a question in this person's mind. They have some anxiety about, you know, with, especially we saw with that Nine of Swords energy. They still have some anxiety about coming forward to you, making the decision to take some sort of action towards you, but they are eager to do it. I am getting a sense of urgency and eagerness because they think that you're awesome. They think that you're enchanting. They feel like you are a refuge to them. They feel like apologizing to you for any hurt that they've caused you. They realize that they were making a mountain out of a molehill before. They let their worries and their anxiety get the better of them, and they really just want to wrap up that cycle of things not being ideal between the two of you to come towards you, but they also want to make sure that it is worth the effort first before they do that. And I apologize if I'm going too fast for some of you. I have to channel the messages as I get them. Sometimes that's faster and sometimes that's slower, just FYI. And we'll just get one more message from group 1's person, please. Oh, this person, like, I'm feeling like this person is trying to be patient. You know, if this connection is taking a while to progress, I feel like this person is not wanting to go too fast. And some of you are pulling your hair out at the thought of that, you know, pulling your hair out because, you know, you're not going too fast, or it's about time, or, you know, you've been waiting already and it's already taken too long. But this person is kind of saying, like, things need to be in control. Things can't be just speeding along all haphazardly. For some reason that's coming through. They want to make sure and take their time that this is worth the effort. Real earth sign energy there. And you left me out in the cold. Speaking of earth sign, Pentacles energy, the thought of sticking it out now feels like a nightmare. So I am feeling drawn to this person feeling like, yeah, for some of you, you did leave this person out in the cold. Others of you, they left you out in the cold, and they feel like, you know, because of that, maybe you can't forgive them, or that this connection can't progress in a healthy or happy way, and that, you know, they just have some still lingering concerns and anxiety about this connection, and thinking that maybe you won't want to work it out with them. Like, maybe you won't accept their apology, or you won't want to work it out with them, you know, if they left you out in the cold. Or, you know, at the very least, we see there's been some sort of emotional and or financial loss in this connection. And this person is like, I don't think they expected to feel the way that they feel about you, but they are growing on the inside, however it looks on the outside, and they are seeing you as a dream come true. They are seeing you as somebody they should pursue, but at the same time, it has to be worth the effort. So this is kind of what's on their mind and how they feel about you. A little bit questioning, but overall extremely positive. So I'm going to take this over to the extended, guys. The link for that will be down below. But if this is where we part ways, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Please hit that like button if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video so you don't miss it. And if you like a private reading, my contact information is down below. Thanks to all of you who have followed me over to Patreon, Instagram, gotten private readings from me through my website, email, or Wizio, and that does keep the channel going, so I really appreciate you guys. But if you just, you know, comment, share your story, I'd love to read it. If you like, subscribe, or even sit through an ad, all of those things are wonderful energy exchanges to keep the channel going, and I appreciate that as well. Talk to you guys next time. Welcome, group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's go ahead and think about your person. I've got your oracle cards to the side here. We're going to ask, How does Group 2's person feel about them right now? For everybody who's tuned into Group 2 Spirit, how does Group 2's person feel about them right now? We've got Bishop C.H. Mason, Taurus energy. We've got the Five of Baskets, water sign energy. Oh, we've got the Daughter of Baskets and the Mother of Sticks, okay? So, back of deck energy, we have the Two of Knives. So perhaps there's a decision that needs to be made, okay? This person's trying to decide what will make them the most happy. You could be here about a water sign energy. That's what I'm getting, strong water sign energy. So whenever we get, I'm going to clarify these two cards here, because it could be a third-party situation, but I don't want to just jump to that assumption. Clarify the Six of Sticks, please. Mother of Knives. All right, so we've got a lot of moving parts, a lot of different individuals wanting to come out here. One of these can be a passed-over loved one. Either your person's got a mother that's on the other side, or a grandmother, a mother-like figure, or you do. Just take it how it resonates. So we've got the Daughter of Baskets here. We've got a daughter and two mothers. And so you could have a child with this person, or there could be an age difference of significance between you and this person. Or these are third-party situations. With a third party can be anything that interferes in the connection potentially. So that's work, home, money, family, friends, or another love interest. But let's clarify that Mother of Sticks, please. All right, so definitely a third-party situation. At the back of the deck, we have the Big House, number 16, which is the Tower. Some sort of big change, some sort of shocking upheaval is occurring here. It looks to me like this King of Water, this water sign energy. Like I said, I feel like you guys are here for water, a water person. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or have it strong in their chart. Could also be somebody born in the year of the rabbit or the year of the goat. What's the other one? Anyway, before I get too distracted, King of Baskets, yeah, is stuck between a fire sign energy and a air sign energy. So regardless of signs here, they could have a child with somebody, maybe with this Mother of Knives, but just take it how it resonates. But I am getting like the King of Baskets is experiencing an emotional loss right now, because they're underneath the Five of Baskets, which is loss, regret, grief, feeling abandoned and or unloved. Could be by somebody that they were married to or in a committed relationship with, or it could be by the loss of a parent, because this is a card, this is the Bishop C.H. Mason. So that's a Hierophant. Hierophant is a religious leader, you know, so if somebody passed away, usually people have a service, okay? And so for some of you, I am getting that this person, they could have had a parent that passed away or somebody of significance like that. Because we had the little match girl that come out, number 19, in its choice. So I also see this person having a choice between you and somebody else. And if so, then this person's being guided from spirit, from some Passover loved one, on what choice to make regarding that, okay? And this card does talk about, like I said, like a Passover loved one guiding them, because it's about the otherworldly energies. So somebody here has experienced a great loss, and I apologize, you know, my condolences. I can relate if you have experienced a loss. A lot of people have, you know, in the last year or so, and so for whatever reason, you know, my condolences go out to you and your person if that's the case. But it could be a loss from, you know, in the past too. It doesn't have to be something recent. Just take it how it resonates. But I am getting with this card especially that there are messages coming in through, you know, from beyond, you know, the world of the living, coming in through this reading and to your person as well. Okay, some of you could be, you know, you could remind this person of a passed over loved one, because we got the nostalgic card. I'm feeling nostalgic, so this person's feeling nostalgic towards you. And I've got this mothering energy with the rescuer, but let's look some more into these tarot cards. So I feel like this person is looking to the past, right? Because looking to the left can be read, and I'm feeling intuitively guided to say that this Father of Baskets looking to the past. So either you're from their past or it's somebody that passed away. It could even be like an ex-partner or an ex-wife or an ex-husband, somebody that they still feel emotional loss about. And then in front of them, we've got the Mother of Knives and the Daughter of Baskets. So the Daughter of Baskets is the Knight of Cups. So are we taking it as the Knight of Cups? It is actually, I feel like it is actually, they have a child with somebody. Okay? Or they want to have a child. This is, appears to be, okay, Father of Baskets, masculine water sign energy, Daughter of Baskets, his daughter perhaps, feminine water sign energy. They could have it with this Mother of Knives. Yeah, they could actually be in a relationship with this Mother of Knives, or, you know, they're co-parenting with this Mother of Knives. That's interesting. So, you know, I know this is about how does your person feel about you. If not a lot's coming out about how they feel about you, you know, come to your own conclusions about that. We'll pull some more cards and ask, you know, get more information. But right now, this is the basis, the foundation of the reading is that. So if this doesn't sound like your situation, feel free to choose another group, groups 1 or group 3, or maybe check out one of my playlists that are linked down below. I've got a whole bunch of other how do they feel for you readings down there. But this is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's get some help from my handmade deck. Oh, that one forced its way out already. You came through my life like a storm disrupting everything. Okay, so it could be, you know, that you are the one that is disrupting this person, you know, and maybe for some of you, their spirit guides are trying to lead them to you, or your spirit guides are trying to lead them to you. They are looking in this direction. And some of you could be Scorpio, Taurus, fire sign, but don't have to be. It's that energy. It's that warm, nurturing, mothering sort of energy. And a spiritual connection as well. I feel like your presence in this person's life has rocked their stability because maybe they're already taken. And they feel lost and regret at the fact that they can't pursue you. How does this person feel towards group 2, please? Yeah, I feel you and I could find security as a couple, but we must save for a rainy day. Gotta curb my spending. So this person could be experiencing financial loss. And if they're going through a breakup or a divorce, that's expensive. If they're paying child support for a child, that's expensive. Okay. So this is another thing that makes them feel at a loss, or makes them feel sort of sad, is that they have all these other responsibilities that interfere in the connection. Then this turned over, we've got the Page of Pentacles, more page energy. I feel like this person is, you know, they are watching you and they're wanting to communicate with you. But this person really highly values you. Page of Pentacles energy, they're saying, you're unlike anyone I've met before. Or I'm sorry, I wrote these, I should know them by heart, but there's like 100 and I don't know how many, 140 cards. I didn't rehearse each one before. You know, there's a difference between writing the cards out and saying them, right? Didn't rehearse them. But anyway, Page of Pentacles, you're unlike anyone I've been with before. I just want to learn everything about you. You're incredibly intriguing. So this person's intrigued. You've really turned this person's head, like literally, because if you can see, his head is literally turned in this direction. And if you can see, this Mother of Sticks is much more sexy and attractive than this Mother of Knives. Not hating on whoever, but I'm just saying. So you've turned this person's head and it's disrupted them. You come through like a storm. They feel like even though you're a disruptive presence in their life, they do feel like you guys can find security together, but, you know, like I said, their money is in other directions. And then Page of Pentacles is, you know, on the traditional tarot, it's a little kid with one single pentacle, which represents money. So it's like this person doesn't have a lot of money because it is dedicated over here. I'm just hearing that this could be a mother figure as well. There's some way, shape, or form that a mother figure is playing a role in the situation. There's some way, shape, or form like the ancestors is playing a role in this situation as well. Hopefully more will come out about that. I'm really curious about that. But if you turn this person's head, these are the reasons why. Okay, they find you incredibly intriguing. Okay. Yeah, some of that is because this person feels like you're the rescuer. They're somebody that provides strength and support to others in crisis. So say this person has lost like a loved one. or is going through, you know, a divorce, or is still recovering from a broken home situation in childhood. Let's say this person is struggling, you know, mentally. Some of them could have had somebody who has abused them in the past, and they're having to find their religion again or find their spirituality again and heal. Like, this person is sort of like, they're learning from you and they're going through stuff, and they feel like you are somebody who provides strength and support in a time of crisis. So whatever that looks like for your situation, apply it and take it how it resonates. And at the very least, you act out of love without an expectation of reward. So you're just a more loving and warm person than this Mother of Knives energy. Because Mother of Knives is somebody who is very focused on her own interests. She'll cut anybody out that doesn't 100% serve her. You know, she's not an unfair person unless you know that this person is. But I'm just saying the Mother of Knives is somebody that is a little bit more sharp, a little bit more cold, whereas the Mother of Sticks is somebody that is also strong, but also warm. And this is what this person is intrigued by you by. And again, you could be reminding this person of somebody, because we got the nostalgic card. I'm feeling nostalgic, and you know, the paragraph that I was drawn to on this card in terms of how this person feels for you, group 2, is we realize that it is all still there. So it's like, maybe this is somebody from your past that you knew, and then they just recently saw you or ran into you again, and they realize that whatever they felt for you is still there, even if they try to move on with somebody else. And so this card talks about traveling, you know, back through images. So they could be traveling through, you know, your social media images, or just images in their head, traveling through memories and scenes that they had not expected to survive with such clarity. But yet here we are, like this person, they remember everything. I'm hearing that Bryan Adams song. I remember all your moves. I remember you. Yeah, I remember those nights. You know I still do. And if you're feeling lonely, don't. You're the only one I ever want. Oh my gosh. Don't make me get all emotional, Spirit. That's a really emotional song. Especially for me, because in high school I had a boyfriend who was killed, and that was our song. That was a song I always think of when I think of him. So why am I thinking of him? Because this is somebody from your past. It could even be as far back as high school. Okay? If I remember, I'll link that song rather down below. Now I'm flustered. So let's move on to the next deck. How does Group 2's person feel? How do they feel for Group 2, please? Okay, how does Group 2's person feel towards Group 2, please? We've got the Three of Pentacles. And then we've got the Death card. Yeah, somebody here, you know, has lost somebody, you know, and it's conjuring up for me, you know, feelings of loss, you know, from my distant past, but that's because whoever we're talking about here has experienced a loss. And death very rarely means literal death in tarot, but I get with the Match Girl card and the previous messages, and just the way that I'm feeling intuitively, that there has been some sort of a death, or there's somebody from the other side who is affecting this connection. We got a whole bunch of cards that turned out again. Group 2. Group 2 is the new Group 3. You guys need a bunch of cards, evidently. That's okay. Okay. So I'm going to get some message cards here as well. I love our ride or die connection. I will be here for you no matter what. So even though, like, there has been some sort of outside interference, maybe through a third party, like, because we saw that your person is likely with somebody else, or you are, and so that obviously has impacted the connection and its viability or its ability to progress here. There could be some gossip surrounding it, some issues, some politics at play here, a lack of support in the connection, a lack of equal give and take perhaps because of people having their energies dedicated elsewhere. But this person, you know, as stressful as it is for this person, and they're saying like they feel like this has been stressful for them, that they have had nightmares over the connection, that they have had a lot of, at the very least, grief and anxiety, especially if they've lost somebody, a lot of depression and grief here. That they feel like maybe you are somebody at work, that they go to work and they see you and you liven up their day, or you've been there through, you know, with them as they go through this loss, as they go through this death or this ending. And so they really appreciate that. And that goes along with that rescuer card. You know, and that also goes along with that Mother of Sticks, regardless of your sign or gender, that you provide strength and support. And so it's like, even though it's been hard, and they anticipate that, like they're saying it's been hard for you as well, that you are, you know, you're their ride or die, right? You're there for them no matter what, no matter how hard things have gotten, you know, you still are there to support them. And more emotional loss here with the Five of Cups. Five of Cups over the death. It can't get any more literal than this. So again, my condolences to those of you who have lost somebody if it's talking about you. But if it's talking about your person and you know what this is about, you know, please satisfy my curiosity and let me know in the comment section. But, and again, it could be a death that occurred a long time ago and it's still affecting your person. But honestly, for many of you, it is something more recent. We've got maybe, okay. So some of you are thinking of a specific person or scenario. Spirit is saying maybe. Also, it's saying maybe, you know, for some of you it is more recent. For others of you, it is more in the past. What else? Just clarification on these cards, please, regarding how Group 2's person feels. I need to consider the facts objectively so that everyone is treated fairly. So if we're talking about like a breakup or a divorce or this person leaving somebody else, something along those lines, because it looks like, you know, there is third-party interference. This person with the Justice card, Libra energy, is saying that they do have to consider the facts objectively so everyone's treated fairly, because they know that this ending is going to result in, you know, it's a tricky situation. People could get hurt with that Five of Cups. It hurts your person to think about people getting hurt in the situation. And they just want, you know, to walk away with as clear a conscience as they possibly can. They want to try to create a win-win situation if they can. Some truth could have come out in the situation between the two of you or in this, and but either way, it's like there's some sort of ending that's occurring here, or that has occurred. Big changes, rebirth, transformation, resulting in hurt feelings, but all is not lost, and your person knows that. But they're just trying to be as fair as possible. I'm being drawn to the chivalrous card, which come out. So your person's trying to be chivalrous here towards everybody involved. Like the chivalrous card talks about acting with integrity, because that's what being chivalrous means anyway, isn't it? It's more than just like opening car doors. Stuff's falling. It's more than just like opening car doors or anything like that. It's about acting with integrity. It's also about this person having courage too, having the courage to come forward, the courage to end something that's no longer working, or the courage to undergo a transformation or have a new beginning here. So I feel like getting from the book on that. Let me see if I can get it real quick. Because, you know, I don't have all these cards memorized, and I generally like to have them all memorized, just because it's, you know, you can, basically. Not to get into a whole long speech about that, but if you're somebody out there that has zero intuition, then just know that knowing the card meanings can give you just as accurate reading as if you just went strictly off intuition. And I say that as somebody who has both. It's just I pull on different skills at different times, and I just wanted to put that out there. So with the chivalrous card, we've got... the one I'm most drawn to here is, by drawing this card today, you're calling the energy of chivalry into your life. If you're a man, you are encouraged to consider ways in which being chivalrous can enhance your life and to find more ways to demonstrate it. So this is about showing chivalrousness, showing integrity and courage in whatever they're doing, whatever ending's occurring, whatever new beginning is starting. Okay, this is what this person's being called to do. But it also says, beware, chivalry is not just about going through the motions. It's about understanding the subtle interplay of masculine and feminine energies and tapping into the sublime source of nature. Excuse me. Tapping into the sublime source of nurture, warmth, support, and love that is available from the secure and supported feminine. So it's like you are coming across as the secure and supported feminine. Your person feels like you are this person. and you've got a big heart. You're the secure and supported feminine, okay? And so this person is needing to, I mean, by tapping into your energy and interacting with you, this actually draws out their natural chivalrousness in a real way that is more than, that results in more than them just going through the motions, just opening car doors, like I said, or just bringing you flowers, or just, you know what I mean, doing those shallow sort of empty gestures that look good on paper. But this is about really tapping in, and with the right feminine, the feminine that is, you know, the embodiment of that energy of nurture, warmth, and support, nurture, warmth, and support, then their chivalrousness naturally comes to the surface and is naturally drawn out of them. So whatever ending that this person is going through, whatever they're going through here with that death card energy, or whatever this connection is going through, it's like you're a really good influence on this person. And you're helping them to handle it in a much better way than they would have handled it otherwise. And then we've got the Page of Wands. So I'm getting to the Page of Wands, like in this situation is a randy character, right? Page of Wands can be the type to cheat, or can be the type to, you know, be led by their passions, led by their emotions, right? This is a very youthful sort of energy. This is the energy of chemistry, of a flame, of desire, and of a spark for a new relationship. So I feel like your person is leaving behind someone else. And if they're not leaving behind someone else, then they're leaving behind their player ways, because the Six of Swords is about, in terms of a relationship, moving from rocky waters to calmer waters. It's about leaving an unworkable situation behind in order to heal, to go to your oasis, to go to your refuge. And so this person could, as this is a card of communication, this person could be communicating that to you. Let's get one more card on that before we take it over to the extended. We've got, you're so high maintenance, it's too much effort to win over. So I feel like some of you feel like this person in their situation is too high maintenance and too much effort to win over. I don't feel like this is your person. And I feel like some of you do not want this person to try to come in and seduce you, or try to smooth talk you, or sweet talk you, or lip service you. Like, you want, you know, you're not about that. Some of you are not about that at all. And I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. It's like maybe some of you are walking away from the situation because this person is sending you sexts, or acting like, I mean, they're just going through a lot. We can see a lot here. There are a lot of moving parts in the situation. It's not an easy situation. So some of you, I feel like this is you saying to this person, you're too high maintenance. It's too much effort to win you over, so you're walking away. As you can see, the girl is walking away from him on the card. He's got a sword here that can represent a new beginning, Ace of Swords. But she is taking, you know, her Five of Swords, and she's just like, maybe she's being a little petty, maybe she's not, but she's like, I'm out. I don't want to deal with this. So maybe this is how your person feels. Maybe you wouldn't do that. But we already saw that for the majority of your person feels like this is a ride or die connection, or it was in the past. But they could still have fears that you would walk away once you found out that this person has so much baggage. Okay. Yeah, I just opened up on this. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to show you my true feelings, because what if we don't work out? I'll be left looking stupid. So this is a fear that this person has. Like, they're going to try to approach you to start something new with you, or to rejuvenate the connection, and you're going to walk away from them, and they're going to be left looking stupid. That's Five of Swords energy. You know, they're worried about how they're going to look. So I'm going to take this over to the extended, and we'll get another round of cards and messages, and then look at the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So follow me over there if you feel guided to. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know in the comment section down below if this is your situation, and shed some light for us. And if you'd like a private reading, you can contact me through Wizio, email, my website. Also, thanks to those of you who've gotten private readings from me and followed me over to the extended, that does support the channel and keep it here. And please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. Those are all little ways that you can support the channel, as well as, you know, sitting through an ad that helps to support it as well. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Hi, Group 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's go ahead and think about your person and picture them in your mind's eye. Angel spirits and guides, for everyone who's tuned in for this collective reading, how does your person feel about them right now? We're going to start off with the Hoodoo Tarot. We've got oracle cards to the side here, pre-shuffled. How does Group 3's person feel about them right now? How does Group 3's person feel about them right now? We've got Bishop C.H. Mason. How does Group 3's person feel? We've got the Mother of Baskets. How does Group 3's person feel? And we've got the Mother of Knives. So this could be a third-party situation. Your person could be married. This is what I'm getting so far, but we will see. Some of you might not know that fact, although I do get that some of you do know this fact, and it's something that's broken your heart, okay? You know, this is just the beginning of the reading, so the messages are, you know, preliminary. So let's see what else comes out. If that doesn't resonate, maybe the rest of it will. But we'll get some clarifiers. So let's clarify. What is the Mother of Baskets doing here, Spirit? Yeah, we've got the big Queen here. And also the Two of Baskets wanted to come out. So I'm feeling like your person, okay, some of you, you're dealing with someone, like I said, who is married. Or you're dealing with a soulmate or twin flame with that Empress energy. Could be a divine counterpart that you are broken up with. And so you are not happy with this person because they have gone with somebody else. What is the Mother of Knives doing here? Some of you could be water sign, Libra or Taurus. Have it strong in your chart. Don't have to. Your person could be that, especially Taurus energy. And then we've got Mother of Knives, which is air signs. So what is the Mother of Knives doing here? Mother of Sticks. My goodness, there are a lot of people involved in the situation. Family members, perhaps. Okay. So I'm getting a daughter figure here, even though these are mature women. I'm just getting a lot of wands energy. So this person, wow. I'm just getting that this person is married to someone. So we've got one feminine energy, because we all have masculine and feminine within us, so just take it how it resonates, even if you're masculine watching. We've got one feminine energy here who's like the divine feminine. There has been a split in this connection. You guys are at odds with one another. There is an emotional divide, if not a physical divide. This person over here is very loving and lavishes her love on people, very emotionally available. If she has any fault, it's that she gives too much. And on this side, we've got two queens, the Queen of Knives, or the Mother of Knives, Swords energy, and the Mother of Sticks, fire energy. So it could be, you know, two different individuals, or it could be one person that contains these two sides to their personality. And so the Mother of Knives is very logical, puts her interests in her career ahead of anything, but she will settle down as long as somebody shares the same vision as her for her future. And then she will cut anybody out that does not share her vision or does not add to her life, does not enhance her life, I'm hearing. And the Mother of Sticks is very passionate. She is similar to the Mother of Knives in that she is in touch with her masculine side. She uses that very well to achieve her goals in business and in her personal life. But she is a bit warmer and a bit more emotionally available than that Mother of Knives, okay? So I'm going to get one more card of clarification on that. On the two queens here, Spirit, we got Son of Sticks. So there could be some sort of communication that's taking place amongst family members. I'm just getting family members here. You could have a son or a daughter with this person, or your person has one. Somehow there is a child affecting the situation, and or communication about a child affecting the situation. Perhaps between a fire and an air sign. So how does this person feel? This person feels like communicating with you. If this person's been withdrawn from this connection, they feel like coming together and waving the white flag. If you guys are at odds in the connection, they feel like, you know, waving the white flag, creating peace, but they don't know how to do that. They're confused. There's this energy of needing to keep the peace where they're at, especially if they're in another relationship. If you have a child with this person, they want to talk to you about the child. They do feel like you are, you know, this otherworldly beauty, that you're sexy, that you're attractive, that you're a queen or a king, but that you guys are at odds with one another, that you are broken up, split, separated, or emotionally separated. Some of you could be, you know, really withdrawn from this connection as well, and this person is only getting information about you or from you intuitively, as if you're not like really communicating with them, or you're showing them through your actions only, how you feel, what you think. Others of you are just sort of burnt out on the connection, or burnt out on the unequal give and take in the connection, and frustrated. Okay? But I keep getting communication here. So does this person feel like, they feel like communicating with you? They feel like they need to get to the bottom of something, and that they're not getting information from you, like in a direct way. So that does go along kind of with the card that I got here. Where is it? Yeah, the sulky card. So the sulky card talks about, and I was drawn to this paragraph here, it says, at some level the structure of the sulk reveals a debt to earliest childhood. We didn't have to explain back then. Others saw through our tears, our inarticulacy, which means, you know, not talking. People would see through. When you're a child, you can tell that something's bothering the child. If they're sulking, you can just tell. You can read them and know what they're feeling and thinking pretty much without them having to verbalize it. And your person is feeling like they wish that, you know, you would verbalize it, basically, whatever you're thinking and feeling. Because it creates confusion that you do not. And if the roles are reversed, you could flip it. You know, it could be interchangeable energies, but I'm reading it this way. It also says they found the explanations when we didn't have the ability to verbalize. That was the greatest kindness, and we miss it. So I feel like this person is, like it says, I'm feeling sulky. So how does your person feel about you, group 3? You know, they could feel like you're feeling sulky. Okay? We could take it literally. I'm feeling sulky. Your person's feeling sulky. Because there's this lack of direct communication between the two of you. Guys are not articulating your feelings, and there's confusion as a result of that. And if you were ever, like, say you're this, I'm really feeling like a lot of you are this Queen of Cups energy, this water sign energy, Mother of Baskets. Like, so when you were talking to this person, when you were expressing your feelings, you were expressing them very openly, very readily, very warmly and tenderly, and you were emotionally available. So if you have stopped doing that, then it feels all the worse to your person, because, you know, it's like the sun has stopped shining. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, okay? This house just ain't a home. Okay, what am I getting? It's a song, okay. This house just ain't a home anytime she goes away. So this person, a lot of you, your person is sulking because you're not verbalizing, you're not communicating. They feel like you have, you know, kind of turned on them, and you're not working on this connection anymore. They want to talk to you about that. They, you know, you seem like maybe you're more in your masculine energy than your feminine energy. They want you to be the way that you were before when you were kind to them, because they miss your kindness. And if they're the sulky ones, you were the one that was able to see through. I feel like it's a combination of both of these things. You know, if they're the sulky one, you were able to see through that sulk, to see what was going on in their heart and their mind. Like intuitively and emotionally, you could read this person. And it's like either you're not doing that anymore, or you're unable to do that anymore, and they miss that. They miss not having to verbalize, you know, how they feel. They miss being with someone like you who can just read them and understand them, because it's a spiritual connection. Okay. So that was a lot more than I bargained for. I was only going to pull a few cards there. So let's move on to the next. And if you feel like sharing, let me know in the comment section down below what the situation here. How does this person feel towards group 3, please? We've got a lot of people involved, you guys. And we can say that court cards mean situations, and they do, but they also mean people. And since we've got so many of them, I really feel like Spirit is saying, you know, there are a lot of people involved. It's created an issue in the connection, to say the least. Defensiveness, problems, and obstacles. I feel like these are people that need to, if not these people specifically, but the other people that come out, whoever all these people are that are involved, whether it's family, friends, another partner, third party, they all need to be, you know, overcome. There are obstacles that need to be overcome in this connection. Could even be in the workplace as well, with the Three of Pentacles at the back of the deck. So we've got King of Wands energy and Queen of Cups energy again. So we're definitely getting a strong Queen of Cups energy. You know, nurturing, healing, supportive person, feminine energy. And then we've got the King of Wands this time instead of the Queen of Wands, which is somebody who is a bold leader, powerful, charming, and courageous. So that King of Wands doing, he's not looking at the Queen of Cups. There's that unequal give and take that we've got there, right? Thinking only of himself and what he can get out of the situation. wanting that Queen of Wands to do for him, to read between the lines, to read his mind, you know, the way that only she can do. Okay. Meanwhile, you know, for a lot of you, this is a third party situation where they are involved with somebody else, perhaps married. Your person is giving to other people. What is the Queen of Cups doing here? Yeah, there's other people involved in the situation, again with the Hierophant at the back of the deck. So I feel like some of you are just getting clarity on the fact that this person is committed to somebody else, because, and normally in my readings I only bring up third party if, you know, if Spirit is telling me that the viewer knows already that there is a third party. But in this case, some of you don't know, or you don't know the depth of their commitment to somebody else. Because some of you, this could be a newer connection where you guys are just dating, okay? So in case you are just dating, you know, it might not be that big of a deal unless somebody else is, you know, unless somebody's married here, then it complicates things. But if you guys are just dating, then maybe you're aware that, you know, you guys are both dating around, or your person's dating around, because you're still in the early stages, still in the dating phases. But, you know, the feminine energy here is coming through as somebody that is not cool with it. Feels conflicted about it. Petty ego arguments, ego battles, the need to put egos aside. And maybe you feel that way about your person, or about whoever's interfered in this connection. People are interfering because they're letting their egos get the better of them. There's a need for diplomacy here. I feel like the Queen of Cups is the least, you know, at fault, you know, to be honest. I really feel like she's the least at fault because she wants harmony in the situation. She wants the problems in the situation to be successfully resolved. And how does this person feel about group 3? Yes, we know that, you know, this is supposed to be how your person feels, but I have to read the cards as they come out, okay? So you draw your own conclusions about what that means. But we've got the King of Pentacles. How does this person feel? They want to be the stable one for you. They want to be somebody that can offer you something real, okay? I'm hearing that this person wants to socialize with you. They want to be, they could be a leader at their job or a pillar of their community in some way, whether at work, home, socially, but they want to be that for you. It could also represent that there's somebody else here that perhaps is interested in you, and perhaps that you're interested in. Or maybe you just know in your mind, if you're the feminine watching, what kind of a person you want. You want stability. You want this King of Pentacles, right? King of Pentacles is a resourceful person. He's a solid, practical leader. He makes wise investments of his time and his money and his energy. And when he makes a commitment to settle down, you know, he sticks to it. He pays attention to the details, but he's also fun to be around. And he's a good gift giver. He's a good provider. And he's just somebody that shows up for you. Not only like physically, right? It's not just all about sex with him, with this King of Pentacles energy. But it's about, you know, leading the relationship in a positive and practical way. And this, I feel, is what the feminine is wanting. But she's not really back of deck energy, Eight of Swords, not really seeing that. Because perhaps there's been an injustice in the situation, a divorce, or there needs to be one. But I feel like she is holding out hope for a positive turn of fortune, like that in time things will turn around, or that the universe will help her out to manifest, you know, perhaps this King of Wands energy to turn into a King of Pentacles, or become more solid and grounded in the relationship, and turn his back to, you know, turn his back to giving to other people and focus more on her and on creating harmony in the connection. Okay. Am I getting some more? So some of you, yeah, this is early stages dating, and you're still not sure who you're really fully dealing with. There's still more that you need to learn about this person. If you are dating, you know, Spirit is really guiding you to, you know, spend that time to get to know each other and to allow this person to get to know you. Let them really court you. And if you're trying to manifest somebody that would show up like Romeo and Juliet on the card, or, you know, just to be romantic with you and be focused on you, then keep manifesting that. And there's a tendency in today's day and age that everything, you know, move fast. You know, maybe, you know, fast to get physical, or just, you know, skipping a bunch of steps to jump right into a commitment or anything like that. Spirit is saying take your time to get to know this person and date them, and allow them to date you. And if any problems have arisen, it's possible that's because some of you allowed this connection to move too fast, or your person pressured you, or has somehow it's moved too fast, or is moving too fast, or your person feels this way. Okay. Because I really feel like the feminine really wants to meet somebody that she can have a profound relationship with. And, you know, romance. But not just anybody. She wants it to be somebody that she's attracted to, right? She doesn't want to just settle for some stick in the mud. She or he, depending on who's watching, wants a king or a queen, right? So there is that. And how does your person feel about dating you? How does your person feel about dating you? Your person could have some unrealistic expectations about what dating should look like. They could feel like they shouldn't have to, you know, be that emotionally available with you. That you should be. I think your person is probably the one, if anybody's rushed anything, this person has sort of rushed this connection. Being fickle and flirtatious. If it's gotten physical early, then it could have been your person initiated that, but doesn't have to be. Just take what resonates. But about dating this person, your person's a little bit less romantic when it comes to dating as you are. They could have learned like early in childhood that, you know, say it's the masculine doesn't have to give gifts, or if not physical gifts, they don't have to give the gift of their you know, their emotions, and they don't have to talk about their emotions. And this is why, you know, some of you could read this person and you didn't need them to tell you their emotions, because you could just intuitively pick up on that, you know, because you're the Queen of Cups. Regardless of sign or gender, you're the Queen of Cups. And so this person is sulking because you're no longer doing that. So that's unrealistic expectations. They're almost like they feel like, oh, we don't need to date. Because if you would just, you know, intuitively tune into me again, then you already know what I'm thinking and feeling, and then I don't have to do anything much. I mean, I don't mean to say it like that, you guys, but that's really what I'm getting with this person. And if this person has retreated, it's after like they feel like they failed in dating with you. And if they don't open up, it's because they have a lack of confidence in their own emotional intelligence and their own heart and what they have to give, okay? So let's get some messages before I take it over to the extended. For those who tune in to group 3, Angel Spirits and Guides, how does a person feel towards group 3, please? If they had no fear, no filter, what would they say about how they feel towards group 3? You're everything I want in a partner. I'm open to starting a family with you. Okay, see, there's something to do with kids here. Some of you already have had a child with this person, or you've talked about doing that. There is concerns perhaps about money. Maybe, you know, if you put off having a child with them or vice versa, it's because money's an issue. This person is like wanting to say, no, I can provide for us. But I feel like this energy of them wanting to do all of that without having to show up emotionally as much. But they, I mean, positively speaking, and that's the Empress energy again, this person could be feeling like you're their divine feminine, even if they wouldn't use those terms, right? Because they're saying, you know, once again, that you're everything I want in a partner. I'm open to us starting a family. I'm not taking those because too many fell out. Just one spirit. How else does this person feel towards group 3? Okay, which one wants to come out? I can't tell you where this is going. I'm so confused by my feelings for you. I think I'm losing my mind. So that's moon energy, Cancer, Pisces. But we did get all of the signs here today. I think this person, if you guys are apart, they want to reconcile, but sometimes they don't. I mean, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they want to bond with you and be loyal to you, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they want to tell you how they feel, sometimes they don't. Lots of back and forth energy here. And then this came out as well, number 14, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. We may be opposites, but if we try, we can make a potent combination. It's possible we'll end up together. So they are leaning more towards that, regardless of your guys' odds, regardless of the odds against you, regardless of who's interfering and the differences that you may have, that you guys could possibly end up together, right? But again, they're kind of like the feminine in this, and that they are sort of waiting for the universe to show them, to guide them, waiting for something external to happen upon this connection to move it forward. And instead of actually really taking lead in the situation, in a way that shows that they, you know, are committed to you and only you and all of that. So what else does this person want to say to group 3? How do they feel towards group 3, please? I know I should make a move or communicate, but I'm afraid of people's perception, so I'm not going to. Yeah, interference, outside interference of their family or another situation, another person. So if that resonates, then you'll know what that's talking about. This person would fight for this connection, you know, if they knew their own mind, basically, which they appear to be sort of Two of Swords about it, you know, sort of blocked about that. Wanting not to rock the boat, while at the same time, you know, trying to make logical sense of the situation, and also listen to the universe. But it's like the universe's messages to them aren't loud enough in their opinion, because they're not really getting the hint. They're not really getting the picture of where they're being guided to, or if they are, they're not really listening. They're not really listening to their intuition. Okay, but they do want to communicate with you, like I said from the start. You know, they want to communicate, but there is outside interference. So before I leave, here we go. We've got from the Fairy Tale Oracle, how does your person feel about you? They feel that you're like a Gretel, that you're ingenious. There's something ingenious about you. Gretel is interesting because out of all the fairy tale stories, she's the one that saves herself, basically. So this person could see you as saving yourself, that you are just, you're a clever girl, you're a smart person, you're a smart woman, or you're a smart man, okay? Also, this person sees you as somebody that, well, like when the tough gets going, you know, you get going. So it's like, how does it go? When the going gets tough, you get going. So in other words, you stand up to difficult circumstances, that you show courage under fire. And so even though there might be a lot of pressures on this connection or outside interference, that you are a courageous person. And when it boils down to it and push comes to shove, you give as good as you get, okay? You can stand up for yourself. And also that there's something about you that just people love helping you. Like there's something, others come to your aid. So if there is outside interference or anything like that in this connection, and people have been hard on you or hard on this connection, it's like there are people around you who support you. Your person feels like you have people around you who support you. And then from the archetype deck, we've got Prostitute. So this card talks about accentuating the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Okay, so in other words, like you're a survivor, and you know how to survive without compromising yourself. You know how to survive without selling yourself out and without losing your self-empowerment. That they are seeing you as a very self-empowered person that has courage under fire, and that you do draw support. Okay, so yeah, it feels like your person respects you, but there's a lot of moving parts in the situation here. So we'll take it over to the extended. The link for that will be down below, where we will get another round of cards asking the question, how do they feel for you now? And we'll do a Romance Angels card over there, because I meant to do it here but ran out of time. That happens sometimes, just depends on the messages that I'm getting. I got a lot of messages and a lot of people, right? It's a lot of people came through for you guys. So we'll do that over in the extended. But if this is where we part ways, feel free to comment down below. If this was your reading, I'd love to hear it. Love to read how it resonated for you. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is down below. Please hit that like button, subscribe. If you do subscribe, you can hit the bell to receive notifications. Check me out on Instagram, on Wizio, on Patreon, and thank you to my patrons. Thank you to those who have bought personals from me and those who follow me to the extended. And if you just like to support the channel, please interact with any of the ads that play. That will help a little with ad revenues for me. It's a beautiful energy exchange, okay? Talk to you guys next time.